You're unmuted. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Dungeons and Dragons!
Dungeons and Dragons.
So, who would like to do the recap?
Not it.
Not it.
Not it.
Zip or Frost.
I mean,
You know what? Okay. You know, fine. I'll do it.
Yay.
We're such children, it's great.
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
I didn't
I
do
think-
my homework, okay?
Hang on just a second. Some of my audio levels seem off. Someone speak right now?
Hello there.
Hello.
Okay, we're fine.
Thank you, I guess.
I love how the instant response from most people is hello, with question marks. Like my brain just went Flintstone affair from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Also, anyway, you may begin the recap.
Well, as it appears, we're still on our long-term mission of creating train tracks all across the world for, in the name of our good and very legitimate Emperor, Ayas. And our latest adventures brought us back to the capital city, which has been under the winds of a massive green-looking tornado storm thingy. We inquired how we could help. There was an archmage and a bunch of mages trying to subdue the winds to not cause too much damage to the capital city. We went up there to see them because our resident adventurous druid has a magical staff that reduces the the negative effects of winds. This allowed us to travel through the tornado down to the eye of the storm, where I believe it's Malika, a greater fiend, was having a bit of a tantrum, looking for something in our plane of existence. She was very much bored. We asked her if there was anything we could do to subdue and stop the storm, and she said, "Entertain us." And so we did. A sort of fight ensued. I turned her blue, and I made her grow leaves on her body. Which, honestly, and that's my defense, and I'm gonna tell her that again later on. Yes, you've had many fights in your lives, but has anyone done this to you? Are
Probably
you
not.
entertained? We managed to survive fight. We killed a bunch of her lackeys, those poor harpies that were... I don't know if harpies can be innocent, but we...
They're not
they
harpies,
died.
but yes.
Now we are about to ask her, what can we do to help? Please stop the storms, and we have train tracks today, so please give us something to do it promptly. Thank you very much.
You forgot about me awakening.
Oh,
I became
shit,
less
yes.
boring. She called me boring, and I was like, well, fuck you, and awakened.
Well, yeah,
I
you're
got down.
welcome.
That's
Yes,
not-
that's good. That's good for you, but if you wanted that to be said in the recap, maybe you should have done it, okay?
Hey.
I mean, it's not an inaccurate recap. The awakening situation.
Wasn't it like 2 net 20s?
It was, but it's more
No,
like it wasn't because she called you boring
Yeah.
that you awakened.
No, I know, but that's how Eli's looking at it. She's like, well, I'm less boring now.
Well, to me, you never were boring.
Well, I dared to call her out on being blue because of Frost, and then she smacked me and I nearly died.
Yeah, that happened. Okay.
I feel like
Yeah.
every few sessions you have and this happened and I nearly died.
But it's been a long while that I've actually been downed. Like, took a while this time. I still want to know what was in that book with the cat and,
Yeah, we'll just have to find out next time.
On Dragon Balls.
maybe I'll never see my friend again. That would be sad.
Oh, that's awfully optimistic of you.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Feeling.
I think what Frost is saying is he's expecting me to throw even nastier shit at you.
Hmm.
That is how
We'll
this
see.
works. We level up, you throw more dangerous stuff at us.
Yeah.
Okay. We may now begin. So Malika's just sort of standing there looking at you all expectantly.
Well,
Not you.
have you been...
You are boring.
I'm not boring. I'm
I
special.
think it was about Astraelos, right?
No.
The Windstaff one.
Oh, yes.
Hmm.
believe that was interesting to her.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe Astraelos, do you wish to be our parley master?
She was interested specifically in his star, as a links to the stars.
Mm-hmm.
That was
She's
it.
looking for
Yeah.
the city.
Who else do you know? Can you give me a tour? All the celebrities' houses. Stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I just got this star charge, so yay. It helps me save my friends.
Yes, I did rather
I
notice
haven't,
that. She will look at Diamond as she says that.
He just glares back.
They always call you out.
Mhm.
I don't want to hear a thing.
Anyway, the long and short of it is I am looking for Pandemonium.
All right.
I wish to lay claim to it and bring it back to our world. That'll teach Sovereign to stop being such a dick.
Do I know what sovereign is?
That would be a... What kind of world would that be? I guess religion
Everything
is
would
the
be-
closest?
Who? What? Which one?
Religion would probably be closest, I guess?
It's a +0 either way. I have no clue.
No, I
Oh,
mean,
yes,
you know the
Sovereign,
word.
yes.
You know the word
He's such a
Sovereign.
dick. Sovereign is such a dick, I know, yes. Okay.
Isn't that another one of the arch-fiends?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, but
and
Goldie doesn't know.
how has he been a dick to you?
He ever since Pandemonium disappeared and Kaiser got sealed away, Sovereign has been slowly trying to conquer our world in the belief that that will bring him closer to Pandemonium.
I mean, maybe if you believe that Pandemonium is a state of being rather than a physical place, but...
No, it's very much a physical place. I've been there.
Yeah.
It's quite nice. Very nice.
I'm not familiar with the full story. How has it been whisked away from you?
We don't know.
Okay.
It was shortly before your little Starfall that it disappeared. It just seemed to blink out of existence, along with everyone that was in there.
Could the Starfall be linked, either the cause or the consequence of it?
Hard to say. We couldn't find any links. We did look. Well, I say we. I wasn't actually alive back then.
You were not alive?
Not as I am now. Oh, this is complicated. Think of...
Did you time travel?
No, it's...
Reincarnation
No,
kind
not...
of thing? Or
No. Think of it like this.
resurrection?
I am Malika, but I was not born Malika. There was another Malika, and before her another Malika. When a Malika is slain, the powers of it go and find another suitable fiend, and we effectively inherit them, along with the knowledge of some things like Pandemonium, memories, etc., etc.
So it's more a title than a real individual name.
It's a bit of both.
Okay.
Yes.
Quite interesting, though.
If I was to somehow die, there would be, in due time, another Malika. Not that I'm intending to die anytime soon.
And what led you to believe that Pandemonium could be found here, or any traces of it?
Because there's no trace of it in our world, and it's very difficult for us to properly investigate this one. The fact that I managed to come here through some weird twist of... Well, I really don't know what happened. I think I saw a bald person, though. Anyway. After I got through to this realm, I did get, for the briefest moment, the scent of Pandemonium, so to speak. Scent, or... It's hard to explain. It's not a scent in the sense that you smell it, but I think you get the idea.
Yes, the same type of fleeting perception that we would have with the scent of a nice apple pie.
No.
Ah.
More like how a paladin can sense the presence of undead if they focus for a moment.
Ah, I see.
Almost as if it was calling out to you.
Something like that, but it was very brief. But there was definitely something. My followers here, she'll gesture to the one surviving wind fiend, have been scouring the northern reaches of this. What is it you call this this region of the world? The island nations or something?
If you say so.
You don't even know where you live?
I'm kidding, yes. That was Frosth. And so, could it be that the threshold is where pandemonium is?
The threshold?
You were transferred from your world to ours. You had a fleeting moment of perception of pandemonium. And now you do not feel or sense it anymore.
Oh,
Could
you believe it might be between realms?
Yes.
That's entirely possible, but I didn't get the sense of it until I was fully within this world and the portal had already closed.
Ah, that's
Makes
the timing
sense.
of it all is interesting, yes.
Tell me, has there been any inexplicable phenomena, strange buildings appearing, anything like that in recent years?
I mean, there was that one time with the trader.
What?
I don't think that... I thought about that as well, but I don't think that's the type of weird building she's referring to.
Yeah.
Well, it was a weird building that came out. Where? And there was that time with the hammer.
It did just suddenly appear.
Well, we had one thing coming up with the portal, and the other one. What about that cave?
Okay.
Do you remember the cave? Yes, the
one with the spider?
That was a meeting of ley lines, was it not?
Yes.
Rather
was
than
it?
a building.
I think it is. But no
Well,
building appeared. We had. Do you have a sense of timing in our terms of when?
Oh,
that
do you mean the place in the
mechanical one?
underground tunnels?
Yes, where I got shocked.
Oh.
Mechanical? If it makes...
like- A metal creature somewhere locked up in an underground cave.
Doesn't sound like pandemonium.
Yeah, and that seems to have predated the Starfall, I think.
Huh.
So did Runai. Runai is not linked to the Starfall either.
What was that?
That's me asking the DM. Was Runai before, after, long away from the Starfall?
Renai was only a few years ago.
Okay, so it's not related either.
To the Starfall, no.
No, I don't think we've any recollection of that, but maybe we are not just aware of it, our group. I believe last time I think that maybe we do have access to some resources. As a city and empire you are threatening with your tornadoes are one of the major political entities of this region. Maybe they could help us find more information if you were amenable to stop threatening their livelihoods.
How am I threatening anyone's livelihoods? I've not touched your pathetic little city.
Yes,
The average... Sorry?
No, go on.
The average being in this plane of existence is quite fragile. The winds you've been... that has been turning around you has been very dangerous for the beings that live in this world.
Well,
managed
yes, there has
to-
been a few... Well, a few animals have just gone for a brief flight.
A cow, maybe.
Yes, but they've flown till the end of their lives. And
Well-
most likely they fell and the shock ruptured their inner body, and it killed them. So if it's possible for you to interrupt and stop the winds, I believe you might be able to find allies, or at least people to trade information with that would be quite happy about seeing that they're no longer in danger.
I can move it elsewhere, perhaps. I have no intention of getting rid of it. It's my primary defense. Nearly, she's going to look at Astraelos, nearly everything can't get through it.
High five.
That's very fair. Defending oneself is
I
always
high
important.
five Goldie.
Well, moving it would already be of great help. I think it's mostly about the settlements that
It's mostly
no
about
one more
proximity.
can... Yeah.
So there's been nothing strange in recent history that's appeared.
Yeah.
Can we do a history
Building.
check to see if we know about anything?
Oh, I
there
am
was
not.
this-
This is purely. I'm working purely on player knowledge here. I'm not giving you guys the answers.
Well, I heard this story about these weird pyramids that are popping out of nowhere, but that wasn't on this side.
Pyramids?
Yes, it was on the island nations. I believe that Baldman was involved as well.
Maybe. What about the... What about Rohain and the Skrull? Maybe they know something.
That's true. Maybe.
They've been around quite a while.
I don't think they've been.
Not in that sense, but like...
But they've been around.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you do have a stone, sending stone, right? Try. I
they
have
give
no
the other one
clue.
back?
Yes. Yeah, you have a sending stone for, I believe, Ulad or Rohain.
No, I thought they gave the other one back.
Really? Oh, too bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't remember
Did you?
having
I
a
thought you
sending
kept-
stone anymore.
I don't remember Heracles giving it back.
Why would we give it back?
Well, I don't have it. That's all I know.
Well, you should have it, but
Heracles
Why
had
should
it.
I have it? Yes.
oh, right, fine. Heracles had it. You
Yeah.
didn't give it back, but
I was just the one who was talking to him about being a pirate. But that's something else.
Yarg.
I did contact them when we were in the gladiator arena, and I don't believe I gave them the stone back ever. But
Not intended.
yes, but there's a dickwad that manages his own character sheet poorly that does not have it noted down there. So
But you should have it.
okay, well, we do have that, but do we really think they would know? They are pretty new to our world. Unlikely to be aware of such things. I do believe that maybe the Archmage and like she's been managing the library of Gazitrae, she might have any indication of buildings that have popped into existence.
That
And,
might be a good idea.
I, as a gesture of good faith, like GM,
Yes.
would we be aware of the least populated area in the region? Like, where would we suggest Malika to move to not harm many people?
The two least populated parts of this region would be the Salt and the Blood Plain. The Blood Plain is actually incredibly populated, but it's all undead.
I'm thinking to keep her near, but not too far. Like, if she were to go up north over the ocean, would she be a threat to any civilized lands?
That's a good. question.
Probably, yeah.
Probably
I'm
shipping
swapping
lanes
the-
and such. Yes.
I'm swapping to the world map. Like, right now, there's a Temple of War east of us, there's a mountain chain, and there's the ocean. Could she maybe move up towards the mountains or the ocean and not be a threat to the Temple of War and Gazitrae?
And be a threat for every single seafaring vessel. That's gonna be a massive problem.
Well, that's oh yeah, people going up north. Yeah, that's true.
Well, my minions have mostly explored this northern region at this point. I could move to the southern part of the island nations.
Okay.
And that fixes our problem, but that may cause issues.
For the South campaign.
That's their problem.
Yeah.
Where in the south would be you recommend I go to not cause problems, then?
Well, I would say the search is fairly uneventful.
What is
Counting-
this salt you speak of?
Would Heracles know about it? Because
I mean, it's common knowledge. It's
Okay.
You can't just have an entire place get turned into salt and people not notice.
it's a place that more or less blew up and is now just a salted wasteland.
It's blew up? How?
I personally do not know. It's and it happened in recent years, so it's probably not related to Pandemonium. You might as well look into it. That could be interesting to you as well. But in a way, yeah, over there you wouldn't harm people. Can you travel overland without having the tornado hitting people below you?
Well, yes, of course.
Okay. I do believe that the people in this universe would collaborate with you as long as you don't threaten them. So it's if you do move away from here without harming anyone, you would have made a gesture of good faith, and we can intercede in your favor with the Archmage and probably more resources that would have information about whatever you're looking for. Do you have a way we could contact you at a distance?
I mean, if I wanted to contact you, I could easily do so. I can always... She'll snap her fingers, and what looks like a miniature ball of swirling wind will appear in front of... In front of Eliana.
Yes.
This little wind sprite can carry your words to me if need be.
Understood. Do you have any more specific question, things you want us to look into? You're looking for traces of Pandemonium, how it might be linked to the Starfall. Is there?
Oh no, I don't really care if it's linked to the Starfall. No, I just want to know where it is.
Understood. That's your
Pandemonium has strange powers. That's why I was asking if anything strange had happened in the region in recent years. But according to you, nothing really has.
Can you describe?
I mean, there are wild magic zones.
They've existed since before the Starfall.
The Blood Rain, is it linked to... did it start after the Starfall?
The Blood Rain did not start until after the Starfall, correct?
So we do have the regular and uncontrollable rains that raise the dead and create very aggressive puddles.
That doesn't sound... No. Pandemonium does have the ability to change many things. The atmosphere, the very land beneath it. But not a rain of a red liquid that causes undead.
So maybe not directly related to Pandemonium, but maybe another causality of what happened to Pandemonium.
My brain is questioning something about the spire, and I don't know if that's related to the Starfall or not.
The spire is the large spire to the west of just where you are now is an ancient mountain. It's been
right, okay.
It's been there a very, very long time. Okay, well, I suppose I could head to this south region. I am rather disappointed. I would have thought that perhaps you people would be a bit more learned about your own world, but oh well.
And towards the world is very large. We do use a means of communication to share knowledge, but we don't carry the full knowledge.
Oh, by the way, wizard. Duck.
Yes.
Make a dexterity check.
And then he dies.
It's been a long day. Dexterity check or save?
Save. Do a save.
Am I near a paladin?
Yes, but not near enough. And she doesn't have that yet. Heracles, you get knocked prone as a cow literally rams into you out of the air. This is
Nice.
just I'm talking out. I'm using because I don't have another general cow one. It's not that same cow.
Oh, I like this picture.
General cow.
General cow.
So yeah, Heracles ends
one
up
of the
over
chickens
here
is
with a
called
cow
Colonel.
with a cow on top of him. The cow is still alive.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay. I just...
How much damage does he?
Yeah, how much damage do I take with like a cow that's at least full damage? Oof.
You take 17.
Okay, no, I take 9.
You and your bloody ward.
-9. There we go. Oof, oof. Did she look like she did it on purpose?
Insight check.
Mm.
Can I get in on that insight?
You may do your own insight check, yes.
Sure.
That dice went on a journey.
Yeah.
Shanarei,
she did it on
no,
purpose.
this was just a freak accident. Heracles, oh yeah, that was targeted.
So that was so weird. The cow out of nowhere. That's just what the hell.
I look at Malika and I muster every ounce of Prevedo that is in Heracles, and I go, that was amusing.
Oh my god. Okay.
I hope you had fun first as well.
I will point out that it's actually not a moose, Heracles. It's a cow.
Amusing, okay.
I slowly blink.
Maybe you people aren't the people I should be
Right.
asking. I think you have got brain problems.
Just got hit by a cow.
Well, a lot of my mind.
Well, we always thought.
We're more of
say
the
it.
we have a job, we go do it kind of people than the learn about things that aren't pertinent kind of people.
Yeah.
Uh,
Kill
And
things
what-
and then ask questions. That's our thing.
That's
Not
not
always.
That's not very efficient.
Oh, I
No one
meant
said
the
we had
other.
to be efficient.
If
No.
I just killed you, I'd have got no information whatsoever, instead of nearly no information whatsoever.
But then you wouldn't have help from outside.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
I mean,
Because we can still
what's-
gather the information and keep the work off of you, right?
I suppose. Although, whatever. I suppose I will start traveling south. Oh,
Okay.
she'll look over at that and just ignoring that. Anyway, you may go now.
Cool.
and if we,
See you soon.
It was
If we
good
don't
meeting you.
Yep.
Definitely entertaining.
It was very fun getting almost murdered.
Yeah.
And
Right.
the winds will cease as she prepares to move.
Yay.
Good.
fair winds to you.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I just got hit by a cow.
Can we do it again so he's quiet?
Unfortunately, I don't have a cow, but she will look around and you'll notice many things are falling out of the sky
Uh-oh.
because the her windstorm has just
Keeping it
stopped. So everything that was
Uh-oh.
inside it is now just falling.
Take cover.
Do we have to do a...
No, you're fine here.
Like, okay.
You're in the eye of the storm is for the most part safe.
Is there
Okay,
anything
good.
cool?
Just a bunch of cows.
Well, it's quite anything. What would you define as something cool here?
I don't know, something interesting.
Well, that's
Trust
way
me, you don't want to
clearer.
catch it.
There's a shack that just goes flying and crashes into the ground nearby.
Does it crush a witch?
Something
Yeah.
like out of the ordinary that wouldn't necessarily be something that was out in the countryside.
Make a perception check.
Oh.
No,
Aw.
all seems to be
I
fairly.
want to use my empowerment. Oh wait,
Can
do I
I-
have any empowerment?
Can I see anything shiny
Oh no, I don't.
falling down?
Shiny. Well, the thing is, anything small you're not really going to see because it'll be some distance away.
Not even by a reflection?
I mean,
Because
how
of
far
light?
away are we talking here?
Well, I'm quite close to... I assume it's around this border, right?
Oh no, that's like that's still within the eye, but I'm talking like stuff is falling for miles around, and you're not going to see like a coin falling miles away.
Okay.
But would have.
Woof. Okay. So no metal, no... Just thinking, what could be big enough to cast a reflection? Armor? weapons.
Even then, if it's miles away.
Ice.
Yeah, we can just have a look when the dust has settled and we head out.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that then.
See what we see on our way back through.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you. She looks down at Eliana. Perhaps you're not as boring as I thought.
Hmm.
And she will depart.
Okay.
Internally, Eli's
Diamond
like,
waves.
yeah.
Well,
What about this one?
Oh. She will hiss in your face and then fly off. As soon as you know you nearly killed her.
Well, yeah.
can someone help me?
Why help you?
Oh, I'll go and help him out from under
Oh,
the cow.
right.
Yeah.
Oh,
The cow is very much stunned by what's happened.
Yeah. Help me.
Cows are not very aerodynamic.
I would, but my nails.
Yeah, Astraelos, can you check if the cow is alright?
Of course.
diamond.
Doesn't have a health bar.
Good cow.
I will comfort the cow. Like, there, it's okay. I know it's scary.
Give me an animal
It
handling
makes a
check.
lot of bad puns, but it's gonna be okay. Oh.
Oh no, will we befriend the cow?
If the cow looks injured, I'm going to use my healing hands on the cow.
The ca-
Heracles is
okay.
fine.
The cow does not befriend you, but it also doesn't buck and, throw you and run off in a panic.
Can I scratch its ear?
Yeah? I mean, it's a cow.
Yeah, I will scratch behind its ear to comfort it a little bit. Was it a cow at the background?
No, I think that was the motorbike that goes past every so often, but that was just perfect. It sounded like a cow.
Okay, so at this point, Heracles is out from underneath the cow. What are you all doing?
Thank you, Eliana. Mission accomplished?
Yeah, we should probably start heading back.
Yeah. I'm fairly certain there's a bunch of very tired wizards that are very relieved right now. Because
They might not be happy to hear that we made it the South's problem, but
We'll solve it later.
Yeah,
I have to solve it later. Thank you.
it's a compromise. It's a compromise. She's at least not gonna be harming anyone where we sent her. I think. I hope.
Yeah. Let's first take care of the cow. Does she need a name?
Bessie.
Bessie. Okay,
That was
Bessie.
the exact
Bessie
name I
it
had
is.
in my head. Yeah.
It was destined to be
Bessie.
Bessie the cow.
So you're just taking this cow?
Yeah.
I guess we are.
I would remind you that
What are you
another
talking
party
about?
already has a cow called Bessie.
Oh,
Well, we don't know that.
We don't know about
No,
that.
I know.
Yeah.
So we could bring her to our compound, maybe?
Sure.
we could have
Be
fresh
nice.
milk and butter.
Yeah. Seems like a good deal.
Okay, that's your loot for this fight then, a cow.
No!
Yay!
There is no other loot.
Yay!
I like how the other one goes, yay, and the other goes, oh. So we know that the
More
book
in
pleased with
her
random
face, like,
animals instead of
but-
gear. It's just-
Stuff.
You leveled up, that's your reward for the fight.
But
yeah.
To be fair, that's a pretty good reward.
there's another good reward in this. Imagine Merrick's milking the cow.
Diamond, give me an insight check.
I know that he is able to do that.
Merrick's wouldn't milk the cow.
Aw. He's probably using magic, doesn't he?
Sure, Marix would milk a cow.
It's just the mental image that counts here.
He would stand off to one side using Mage Hand to do it if he had to.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is the goddamn map? There it is.
So more south, onto Gazet.
We have to pass by the Temple of War again, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, where you are now is the mage camp, where you've just gone.
Oh, okay.
I guess we check in at the mage camp.
Yes.
There's a lot of very, very tired wizards.
Are they feeling relieved?
Hard to say, most of them are sleeping.
Okay. Is the Archmage awake and conscious?
She is. If you wish to approach her, you may.
Yeah. Might as well.
She'll look over at you and just give that sort of very tired smile. Good job. Well, I hope it was a good job.
She's not vanquished. She's moved on for the time being.
To where?
To a place where she won't be harmful. We explained that the winds are dangerous for people here, and we suggested that she'd go to the salt. She doesn't seem to be willing, nor...
You sent her to the salt? Why the salt?
That's where there's not enough people for her to endanger.
I think she just went south.
I just want to put this image into your head for a moment. A giant tornado in the middle of salt.
That's a salt wind.
I mean, that would turn it into a whirling thing of sandpaper.
Plus, that could be immensely dangerous. We still don't know what that obelisk that appeared above the salt is.
Maybe that is Pandemonium.
Well, we told her that it might be a place of interest for her, so we've been useful.
And
she's looking for Pandemonium, and she's described the powers of this place as creating and altering reality around it. And she's asked us specifically if any buildings or have appeared in recent years, and we did not know or remember about the obelisk above the salt, but we did mention that.
So you remembered the salt, but not the thing that made the salt.
Yeah.
Yes.
We were in a fight, and we were still.
He got hit with a cow.
That was after.
I was wondering about the cow.
She was gifted to us.
I cushioned its fall, and now it's ours.
Her name is Bessie.
Because she's our best friendie.
That's the reason
Bessie
behind
the
the name.
bestie.
Right.
Guys, no, stop it.
Right.
Eli looks pained as she says it.
Heracles looks proud.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I might be sleep deprived.
Yes, we know, but she's okay. So she's looking for Pandemonium, and we wanted to know. Like, we tried to send her to a place where she would be less dangerous for Gazetray and for the least population possible. And we accidentally sent her to a place that might be of interest for her. So we have a means to communicate with her. So
yes, and you're just going to cause a giant salt storm if she forms a tornado there, which really won't piss off the Palm region when we're already having strained relations with them. Oh dear, maybe we should have had. Okay.
We aren't
Maybe
diplomats.
we should send her a message and let her know about the obelisk above the salt, and ask nicely that she stays away from the palms.
You're going to say this to the spray? That's sort of just floating over your shoulder right now.
No, I'm saying to the group, maybe we should send a message.
Maybe we should.
If no one objects, Eli will send a message letting her know about the obelisk that appeared above the land that became the salt, and is going to voice concern about the palms because someone made the very good point of salt in a windstorm can have nasty effects, kind of thing. But yeah.
Okay. After you finish speaking to the sprite, you'll hear your own words in this weird echoey way coming back out of the sprite, as words are just vibrations, after all.
Mm.
As it seems to replay the message to you once, and then, faster than you've ever seen anything move, just will shoot off into the distance.
That is fast.
That thing is adorable.
What was
I want to
that?
see it.
That was a wind sprite. Malika left it with us so we could send her a message if we needed to.
I see.
And now we have.
So how are you... once you've rested tomorrow, how are you heading back to Gazathree? Are you going via the temple, or are you going to cross the river?
Well, it's no longer that dangerous now that the winds are gone, right? So let's go just over the river, I guess.
With
Crossing the
well.
river, and you'll be pretty much... cross the river, and you'll be pretty much almost right back into the city immediately. As
That would
the
be
city does extend all the way to its banks.
I mean, the cow can swim, probably.
Yeah, and didn't we have stuff we wanted to do in the Temple of Worth, or Eliana? Or we needed some of the material?
I
So-
would have needed to go on a quest to get the metal first.
Okay.
And there is, I don't know where we have a person in chat waiting, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go the fast route.
Let's
So
head
let's
back
go
to
the fast
city
route.
and go across the river.
Okay,
Yeah.
we have some boats you can use. But
Thank
tomorrow,
you.
you should get some rest now. Especially if you've been hit by a cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're looking at quite beat up as well. She'll look at Noah.
Yeah. I don't feel too well.
It's okay.
I had
Nothing
a rough time.
Yes.
Okay.
We should have a good meal and sleep.
Did you take the
Yeah.
cauldron with you, or did you leave it in your compound?
We left it because there was no kitchen yet.
And it was quite heavy, right?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
let's just take a rest then.
Did we find anything as we made our way through the debris field?
You found lots of debris. And more than a
nice.
few unfortunate animals, and in a couple of cases, people. Actually, Give
Did
me...
I find shimmery things?
Give me an investigation check, two of you.
Okay.
May I just that?
Not a perception check?
Investigation?
Investigation, two of you. Separate rolls, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna opt out.
I'm gonna do one, and whomever wants to do the next one, go ahead.
Probably someone like Astraelos or
Someone...
I'll do it. I don't have any. Fuck it.
Are you a smart person?
No, I am.
do
I
any of
am
you have
originally smart.
empowerment? The two
Why
that
the
rolled, do
frick?
you have the
Okay.
empowerment thing
I
before we
rolled
go to
50.
sleep?
Everyone was talking over each other there.
Yeah.
Heracles, did you have inspiration?
I do not believe I did.
What about Goldie? Did you
Nope.
have? Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, 15 isn't bad.
Heracles, as you're going back towards this camp and passing all these people, you do find a couple of travelers who are unfortunately not with us anymore, clad in heavy winter gear as if they'd just come from the west. But what you find strange about them is they're wearing masks made of metal.
Oh. Well, what do they look like? I'm not there, but I'm interested.
Yeah, well, yes, you're there. We're all there.
Oh, great, fair. I'm there.
I'm not familiar. Am I familiar with what those masks are or mean?
Give me a history check. Yeah, you've heard of a strange cult known as the
Oh, damn.
Iron Masks. You weren't familiar with any of them in this region, but they look a bit like this.
And what do I know of that strange cult? What are their practices and beliefs?
That's the strange thing. No, they're not really. No one's really sure what it is they actually worship. All that's really said is that they claim to know the truth of the world and are trying to. Well, something was supposed to happen that didn't, and they are trying to put it right.
I love and hate you. I would like to frisk the dead bodies, how unethical that is, but do they have any type of booklet or pamphlet or any?
Do they have a cult pamphlet?
Yes.
They're
Really?
Not. They're not Jehovah's
Scientology.
Witnesses.
No, but I mean, do they have any type of writings on them? You know, like people
No.
may carry. Okay. So, do they have anything of interest on themselves aside from the masks?
They've got some rations. They've got, although not many because their backpacks aren't really intact. There's just a few dregs left in the bottom of them. The masks, as you investigate, you'd find that the masks are actually welded on. There's no way to take them off.
Oh.
Ooh, what the hell?
On the face or on the
No,
helmet?
no, as in like the it's like the helmet's closed over and then welded shut.
Ah.
How do they eat?
That is the question.
Ugh.
Maybe they didn't. That's why they're dead.
I believe that like those multiple fractures are why
Do
they
they
are dead.
have any straws?
No, you do not find any straws.
I was just trying to think of a way they could have eaten, like, consumed things. Just a straw.
Maybe
Any syringes?
maybe part of their cult is that they get trained to not eat.
That
Is that
makes
possible?
sense.
Maybe
Yeah.
a death cult.
Oh, are we really that suspicious of them? Is it just kind of...
It's just weird to find them here.
Can we just make like a drawing of it and take some notes and then go to someone and gather 3 and ask them about it?
Well, this is
Okay.
before you get to the camp, so
Yeah.
but yes.
Are there any symbols on the masks?
It's not so much a symbol, but there's a sort of on the forehead, right between where the eyebrows, well, just above where the eyebrows would be, right in the center of the forehead, is a red circle.
Huh.
Is it a letter in a weird, strange alphabet that I know?
No.
Okay.
Give me another investigation check.
Okay. Anyone can. No, never mind.
Well, while he's doing that, how far away are they from us?
The corpses.
Yeah.
Oh, their corpses. No, the people with the corpses are the one with the mask. Maybe I missed something.
Yes,
there,
the corpses
Oh, okay,
are the
never.
masks. The masked people.
then I have not.
It's as you're examining the mask. At first, you think it's a bit of rust, but then as you look closer, you realize it almost looks like there's been at some point a. I'm getting some feedback.
Oh, it's probably me. I'm gonna know also.
As it almost looks like at some point a bloody hand has been dragged over the face of each mask. You know the typical stereotypical bloody handprint that's been dragged along the floor. Think something like that, but on the mask. The blood has faded with time, making it look a bit like rust, but you realize it's blood pretty quick.
Okay. Interesting. Does it evoke any other belief systems that we would be aware of?
No. They're a very secretive cult.
Okay, yeah, but I mean the bloody hand dragged on something.
I mean, in history, there's been other cults that have done similar things. Blood cults, cults that like sacrifices, some that are just outright insane. It's hard to say what this could symbolize.
Okay. Well, should we give them a burial? We should probably
Probably.
burn them.
We need to burn. We should be burning these bodies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's.
Agreed.
We don't want them raising back. That would be so weird. With the
That would
mask
be
on and
creepy.
everything. Yeah, we do the right thing and we burn the bodies.
Okay.
Are they in a line? Or can we put them in a line?
There's just
Yeah,
two
I will
of
just
them,
cast a
so
spell.
there's only two
just
of them.
two.
Yeah.
Okay,
Two of them.
I will.
You can still cast a spell if you wish. I'm just letting you know there's only two of them.
Let's set them off in style, guys.
Okay.
I will snap my fingers, do my mumbo jumbo, and
You go, 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 go.
Oh, shit!
Damn, damn, what the hell?
hey, I mean, come on! Like, let's send them off in style.
Are you doing it as a ring or are you doing it as a wall?
As a just a wall.
Okay. Before
think.
you, I'm guessing you're not.
Yeah.
I guess you're having the player, your allies on the safe side of the wall.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Could we have collected like any of the dead people in the area, not just these two?
They're the
Like,
only
if
two
there's
dead. They're the only two dead people you found.
Well, and
Okay.
maybe animals and stuff. Like if there's any more
Animals
cows.
don't get. The animals for the most part don't get raised by it.
Oh, okay, good. That would be horrible.
For the most part.
Yeah, for the
Really
most
smart
part.
ones.
Uh-oh.
Dogs do. Oh.
Eh?
No, I don't know.
Yeah. So yes, this massive blazing wall of flame is before you, 20 feet high, 20
60
feet
feet long.
wide, and just 60 feet long. If you're doing the full length.
Yes.
For
Yeah.
like two corpses.
Actually, no, I did see. I can adjust that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just say like maybe 10 feet, so that the bodies are sufficiently covered. Burned. Yeah.
I am impressed. I'm quaking. By all the fire.
Look, guys, I can do this now.
Impressive.
And there goes your fourth level spell slot for the day. But that's
Yep.
not a problem.
While I'm staring into the flames, I feel the sudden new power boiling up, and I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts, and I'm gonna probe. What was his name? Astraelos' thoughts while he's casting Wall of Fire.
Okay, cast the spell.
Sure. As a fourth level spell. Don't consume.
All you can hear is to do.
Let's see.
I can do the surface thoughts easily, and after that, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, Zale, what are
Surface
your
thought.
your
Adventure!
surface thoughts?
My surface thoughts are just like, oh my god, look at these cool powers that I got. I am so amazing. This adventure's gonna be so good.
I'll look at him and I'll think, this is going to be good for our adventures. You are so amazing. This is going to be so good.
Oh my.
I nod in appreciation, like, yes, finally
Well-
someone who gets me.
I'll look over to Heracles and I'll probe his thoughts as well.
Okay, Heracles, what are your surface thoughts?
To do. No. Heracles is just looking at the fire and is thinking like, I wonder if the masks will burn off or melt. It's really intriguing, that cult.
Okay, that's the thing. I'll look at him and say, that's kind of disgusting out of me. And it's like, oof, okay, and I'll drop the spell. It's like, oh god, I'm getting a headache.
She just looked at you and said, "That's kind of disgusting." How do you feel, Heracles?
Okay, I'm gonna make a self-consciousness check if you don't mind.
Self-consciousness.
He's very self-conscious.
He just shrugs it off and is like, okay, what have I done? Did I fart and not notice?
Yes.
Did I pee in my nose? I don't know.
Oh, this party.
Yeah, that. Okay, the creepiest thing you could have done with that spell is pay the perfect compliment to someone after reading their thoughts. That's the creepiest use of that spell I could think of.
It was her okay, but it's her first time. It's just happening. It's just new developing power. She doesn't know. I'm gonna abuse the hell out of this. I. What do you mean? I just
Making weird comments out of nowhere.
Didn't you hear him say what Astraelos
What? I just saw this firewall thingy, which was
I
scary.
think
by the
I
way.
can read minds now.
You do?
I guess, maybe? And I'll look at Diamond Wheelheart, but I already dropped the spell. Insight check. See if you believe me.
You can literally read his face.
Damn.
23 on the inside.
Yeah, so you see him raising his eyebrow, and what you hear is something along the lines of, okay, I might have to be careful from now on.
Don't worry, I won't do it on you. I like
You literally just did it!
No, I already dropped the spell. I'm just inciting you,
dropped
checking
the
your
spell,
facial, checking your facial.
Yeah. So you can read it in his face, what he's thinking.
I'm
so
kind of reading your
probably
mind without the
just
spell.
having it.
It's
Yeah.
okay, don't worry, I won't use it on you. Just when it's fun, maybe on Heracles and the Emperor.
I'd
maybe.
like to know what Heracles thinks meeting certain people.
Oh, that would be interesting. You know what I would like to know? What's oh man, words? What's the bird's name?
The Emperor?
No, the bird, the owl.
Yeah.
What?
I want to know
The
what the
owl.
owl is thinking.
Not Astraelos. Heracles is owl.
And an owl.
I was thinking,
Okay.
but I'll
Can
have to
it-
try for later.
But
Anatole is not there right now, but
yeah. and Also, doesn't the
Oh.
creature doesn't a creature need to have
Yeah.
certain intelligence?
Owls have
Intelligence
too
and-
intelligent.
Oh.
Anatole is I'll have you know, Anatole is a familiar. It is intelligent.
Yes,
How intelligent is it? Is it above 10 or something?
Above-
Okay.
no, still a 2.
I need to double check that because I think familiars do have increased stats. But we can worry about that then.
It's more like it's a face spirit, so it's an entity that is not an actual owl. It's something
It
else.
just-
So it's up to
It
it's up to
presents
the
itself as an owl.
I mean, you can make it be an actual owl if you want.
Given the
Tempting.
time, no, it's. I'll think of it, but I think it's better if it's like a face spirit that likes to be an owl.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Anyway,
You may
that's for
all
later.
take a long rest while you're in the camp.
Yay!
Yay.
Oh, I can do it all over again.
I will immediately disagree with my past self. No, it's gonna be an owl that has ascended to familiar level.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Okay. He was such an awesome owl. At some point, he just evolved.
Yeah. A bit like the Japanese beliefs of the, eternal spirits, and how they become stronger after 700 years and stuff like that.
Sure.
Yes.
I mean, if you want to get into
course, sure.
spiritual and Japan, you're going to be here for a while.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, but I just meant like the spirit waiting 700 years every time it wants to like ascend to the next level.
What is Japan? Heard of it.
Okay. So the next day, I take it you're crossing the river to get back into the city.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And Anatole is back. We are in no longer any danger. There's no weird wind. Anatole is flying above the boat, stretching his wings.
Okay. The boat journey is largely uneventful. Most of the dangerous things that might be in the water are kind of not in the water right now because they've been blowing down river severely, and it will take them some time to get back. So,
We're back home.
you return to
cow.
Gaza 3. Yeah, the cow's not on the map, but yes, you have your own cow now. I'll need to get some proper art for it if you're keeping a cow.
Yay.
Can't use the same one for both cows, that would be wrong. So,
Okay, we go home.
are you going home?
home?
Are you going home first?
We should probably report to the Emperor.
Oh yeah, we report to
Yes.
the Emperor and then go home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you approach the palace, you would notice as you're moving through the streets, there's a lot more people out and about now. People, a lot looking off to the north, some scratching their heads, some celebrating. At least one bar fight has happened, and possibly a bit of a melee in the street at one point. But yes, people seem to be coming back out now that the winds seem to have passed.
Well, that's good. Look at what we did this.
Yeah, that feels good.
One person hands, as you're going past one street party, one person hands, let's see. Hands Astraelos a cocktail.
Nice. I will take it for sure. Thank you. For what is the occasion?
The winds are gone, mate.
Yeah, true. Yay! Let's celebrate.
Yeah, true.
I was already so used to the winds being gone. I was like,
I've been wanting to get this experimental brew out for ages. Go on, drink up. And he'll go off to look for someone else.
Yeah, I will drink it up.
Give me a con save.
Oh god, is he gonna explode again?
No.
Silvery barbs. No. Oh, don't need to. Okay. Oh, third.
You for a moment you feel that one go straight to your head. This guy put pretty much the equivalent of ethanol straight into this cocktail.
Nice.
Bit of moonshine.
It's
Moonshine in the
strong.
morning,
It is
hairs on
strong
your chest.
shit. Okay, soon enough you arrive at the palace. The guards at this point are familiar enough with you guys just to wave you in, and you will soon come to the meeting chamber.
Can we do a detour to go to the Imperial Palace stables and have our cow be lodged next to one of the Imperial Stallion or stuff like that?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so as you actually take the cow to the stables, there's a lot of weird shit in these stables. At one point, you're pretty sure you're looking at what could... I'm trying to think the best way to describe this. There's a bear in there, for one thing. There's definitely what looks to be a tiger. And, oh god, what was it? I had something else in there, and I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, a Pegasus.
Nice.
Okay.
A very rare animal, a winged horse, just sort of chilling in there.
Okay, feel a lot less special now with our cow, but I guess our cow is gonna socialize with Pegasus.
Or they'll kill each other, one of the two.
Maybe we get some flying cows.
That sounds, well, interesting, I guess.
But yeah.
Anyway.
As you enter the meeting chamber, you would see Ayas in talk with a rather elderly-looking gentleman. At least I think he's elderly.
Older than us, at least.
Yes. They appear to be having a low conversation before you all walk in, and Ayas will move over to greet you. Ah, excellent, you're back. I already know... Well, I presume you succeeded and didn't do something stupid.
Yes and no.
Well, yeah.
That sounds about right.
We succeeded. We probably did something stupid. We'll find out in time.
Yes, we failed successfully, I guess. But we also... I don't know.
Allow me to introduce you. This is Toben Bran. He is a follower of Charon.
Oh, that's your friend, right? Diamond?
Of what?
The one with the book. Charon.
Would be a
He's got a
follower of
name?
Charon, not Charon himself. He's probably far too busy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I am not Charon himself.
No, I
Would
meant...
that I had that power.
Dude, it's not exactly what I...
He never told me his name. He was just waiting for me at the to help me.
Intersection of life and death. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Eating a book with a cat.
So yeah.
Hello. At least
Wonderful to
hello.
meet you.
Yes.
Likewise.
So should we just introduce ourselves quickly?
Well, first, Nick, feel free to introduce yourself and your character properly.
Sure. Toben Bran. He is medium height, quite elderly-looking gentleman, but quite obviously human. But where most people, when they get older, they get frail, he seems to have kind of fossilized like old wood does, and is just tough as shit. He looks like he's been through some things. He wears relatively heavy armor, has a mace at his side and a shield strapped to his back, and is wearing a tabard with a stylized coin with a scythe on it.
Huh. Okay, shall we just Heracles, Eliana, just describe ourselves a bit before we continue.
Greetings. My name is Heracles. This here is Eliana, our charismatic leader. Behind there is Shanarei and Diamond, and Astraelos back there in the back, not daring to enter more in the room.
Why am I not the charismatic one? What is this?
Yeah, I thought. So,
why does she get a compliment? What is this, Heracles? Diamond is like the fast one who punches people. What?
And well,
He's also the one that gets hurt the most.
yeah. Also, Diamond is what most people call me. My true name is Niran Aliamitor, but Elvish.
Fair. I can see why they go with Diamond.
Yeah.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you, and I'll do a little courtesy.
Likewise. Funnily enough, Caron. Well, you are why I'm here.
Me?
Well, you as a group, not you specifically.
Oh, okay, good. I was scared for a
Yeah,
moment.
I've come to take you over the bridge. Didn't you know?
Oh God.
You as a group.
Did the Emperor describe us to you, or
Well,
did you hear about us?
To be honest, he and the High Priest of Charon turned up here about 2 hours ago. Said they wanted that Toben here was to meet with your group, as I believe Charon wants to keep an eye on you. Apparently, you have a habit of nearly dying.
Oh
Well,
yes, you are here for
I,
him. Yes.
At least that's what they told me.
Yeah. It's totally all of us. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like Eli's just gonna point at Diamond and point at Heracles and be like, "It's those two."
Whoa.
well, you know, Emperor, you've been an adventurer as well. It just comes with the job.
Emperor is inspired. Yes.
Well, the net 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sees straight through you all.
Yeah, we
Well-
know why. We know exactly what's happening, and we don't like it, but we accept it.
I just called her out that she's blue-faced.
Wait, who?
Anyway, I'll let you guys get more introduced, and then you can give me a report.
Okay.
Okay. So, Mr. Toben.
Please, it's just Toben. Toben was my father a while ago.
Oh. So, no, okay. Sorry, Mr. Toben. I'll just do. Okay. So-
As charismatic as always.
Where. So, why. What does Charon want? Why?
He sent me to keep an eye on you and/or assist you. I think in equal measures. It's something about the soul well.
Yes.
Oh.
We dealt with that.
Yes.
What
yeah,
about it?
that thing.
Is your boss mad at us? Or?
No, the signs point to Glad.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah.
We did help getting a lot of souls back where they were meant to go. So
Yes.
Good. Yeah, that is part of their happiness, I'm sure. But due to your habit of meeting him often, it seems like he wants someone to help you stay on this side of the river.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
is it tired of sinners?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Is it tired of sinners?
Tired of seeing us. His
Yes.
accent was running thick there.
I
Thank you,
apologize.
Shanarei, for translating for me.
He said something about if you come back too often, you're going to have your own drawer.
Yeah.
They've got drawers for us.
Well, if you want to stay
I-
over, better
Small
take a
people
good.
cannot get that.
Just one question. Could you ask them whether there is a book about a cat? Like a detective crime book?
You're close to finding out about that book.
I really want to know!
Toben is kind of looks at you kind of inquisitively, like trying to work out if you're taking the piss at this point.
No, he's actually
You would
general.
like me to speak with the deity and ask them if they have a book about a cat, detective cat?
Yes.
I think the cat was solving crimes.
At one point, they were waiting around so much because this one nearly died so much that when he saw them, they were reading a book sat on a chair, and it was
Yes.
apparently about a
And while I
detective
was
cat.
Yes, while
They
I
want
was
to
waiting.
know how it went.
Oh, and you want to borrow it, or want to know?
No,
how it
I
finished?
just want to know how the book ends.
Well,
It
like
probably wouldn't be the strangest thing I've prayed to him for, so I can always find out later on.
really.
Okay.
Now, now
Especially in the
I'm
case that-
interested.
Is that considered a misuse of commune with divinity?
Well, it will help
Probably.
me prevent getting killed because then I don't want to get killed, and that means that, like,
So if
when
you-
I know what the book is about, I don't want to get back to the River Styx. So
Yeah, just like spoilers. You already know how the story is going to end. You don't want to see it.
You're doing it on purpose? No.
I think Diamond should get advantage on death saving throws if he finds out what the book is about. That would be good. But also, I mean, we could start a book club.
yeah, but it's not the same. If it's something from the afterlife in some way or another,
It would be cool if we are the only one to get that book.
that would be cool.
But then I would have to read the book.
Me too, but still, I want to find out. It's a cat.
I've read this short story once about this yellow mouse detective. That was pretty funny.
A yellow mouse detective. Huh.
That is not canon.
Shanarei,
Yes.
your psychic powers somehow flare a bit. You sense that Heracles is very excited by the notion of a book club.
I'll look to him Heracles, you like book?
Well, yeah,
Question
we
mark.
could create a book club. That would be fun. Like, we spend a lot of time at camp, like spending time waiting or traveling. We could like sort of read books together. That'd be amazing.
I somehow feel like you don't appreciate the same kind of books that some of us would.
Okay, I'll go. Yes, I would very much love to read books with you and talk about it during camp time. Yes, of course.
Can I even beat that?
I didn't mean for that to be mean. I meant like Eli's not really gonna be into the dense learning kind of books.
You might roll net 20.
We look as if we want to learn.
I think Shanarei is gonna. She's gonna be good with that, I think, and maybe I will discover some new, more light reading books, and we can.
What do you consider light reading?
I don't know, like metaphysics of the planes.
That's not light reading, dude.
See?
I mean, my book usually have pictures, but that sounds lovely. Like really good.
Diagrams are great to convey information in fewer
Yes.
words. That's
Sounds very fun. Yes.
What about stories about I don't know,
Detective Cat.
romance or gods or crimes or
Ooh, I'm interested in gods.
I'm
So,
interested
yeah.
in crimes and gods and everything, really. We can, you know
I
what?
want to read that book about Zeus doing his thing.
Why don't we all pick a book and then take it in turns reading the different books?
Okay, that's a very good idea.
that's a better idea. Yeah.
And I turn, when Heracles turns very intently and stares at Toben and says, "What's your favorite book?"
My favorite book. I must admit I don't get a lot of time for books. Like, we have our holy texts. Anything outside of that is, how do you say it, a workman's holiday. Reading, I see the joy in it, but I don't do it for pleasure.
So also more practical guy and not a scholar. And he looks to Heracles.
Well, it takes everyone to make a world, I guess. As long as you so
Well, I really
What are you
want to
trying
read
to
a book.
say, Heracles?
no, it's fine. No. So, Toben, I mean, like we're already like a quite competent group. Is there? I mean, if Ayas is, if the Emperor is introducing you, are you meant to really be part of our merry band of companions, or are you specifically here to send a message to those of us who have frequent brushes with your boss?
I've been asked to stay with you until I'm told to do otherwise.
Is that like a divine order?
What do you bring to the table?
Heracles.
What kind of adventurer are you?
Adventure!
He how do I display his abilities? I am a fairly competent healer.
Huh.
Excellent.
I-
You're in.
Cool.
That's all we needed to know because we have this guy.
Astraelos.
He's really good at it, but he's also really good at shooting things. And but he's the only one who does the healing thing. So having a bit more of that, greatly appreciated.
But you've got like a shield on the back of.
Yes, I hit things as well, but mostly, one side for healing, one side for harming.
Ah, okay. That's useful, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, we've got Heracles who thinks he's melee. I'm melee. Eliana is always at the front most of the time. Shanarei and Astraelos are most of the time in the back.
I go
so-
boom.
Yeah,
My position would be somewhere in the middle.
that's
I can
ideal.
support you, I can protect, I attack.
He protect, he attack.
And sometimes needs a snack. Yeah.
I can make snack.
Oh, you know how to cook?
Cook, no, but
Oh.
make snack, yes.
Make snack. Okay, no, that's good enough for me.
It's good. So yeah, I guess you'll live with us then. We've got a compound around here.
Okay.
We've got a butler that takes care of us, who's I grew up with him. Merrix is his name. We've got a blacksmith as well that works with us, and an alchemist, or what is Effie exactly?
No, I think.
Alchemist.
Yeah,
The end
I
of the
think
show.
that's the closest description.
Technically, she's an apothecary.
Oh, that's the word. And we've got a dog.
Oh, the dog should actually be here. I forgot to put him on the map.
Oh.
Our valiant Kogo was with
Yeah.
us.
Oh, look at his portrait.
Yeah, super art.
Aw.
So yeah.
I think we left him with the wizards and then picked him up probably.
Yeah.
Just if you need anything, just reach out to any of us. You might be a bit awkward sometimes, but
Sure.
we learn to like each other. I think you will have a good time.
What is
Thank
Anna's hole doing?
Anatoly is jealous. He is jealous. He's no longer the cute one.
Oh. Well. Oh, one more thing. If Teddy, and he points to the corgi, steals something, don't give him food.
They're in the middle of
hard
attempting
way.
to train them.
I see. I will do my best.
Good. So yeah, I think we'll show you around, and
Okay.
you can
Mhm.
like choose your bed sleeping area, I guess. Yeah. Should we leave?
We still have to do our report with the Emperor and
Oh,
maybe
right.
ask what he expects of us and our new companion, if he is okay with the sensitive task that we are at to have some extra help.
I would assume that Ayas filled them in, but it's worth talking it over again.
For the long and short of it, Toben would know that this party is tasked with traveling around the various regions of Gazethray and the Gazethray-ruled regions of the Spiderlands to convince the leaders to acquiesce to the plan to build a railway into their region, effectively.
Sure.
Well, apparently, for the benefit of the stream, corgis are too heavy for an old Caribbean. So I just googled that, so Anatoly is just going to retranslate it from now on.
Why didn't you just say they are too big? No, you had to say too heavy. Fat shaming for corgis, I swear.
It's concerning they mentioned large raptors at the end of that sentence. I know that that's like a family of birds, but still, I'm just thinking like actual raptors appearing as a,
And you
as a
see
hazard of having
your
that type of
corgi
thought.
being carried away by a raptor and clever girl.
What about this
That's
one?
my thought exactly, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, please
a rock
don't let
could
this land right
definitely
here.
carry that away.
I mean, we have met a giant rock.
Yes. So, if you're ready to give your report to Ayas, you may do so. Just move on up.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Tobin,
no,
the way
no.
for moving in the map, you can literally just drag your token with the mouse, which will give you the drag ruler you've seen. You
Oh,
or can
I'm
also
on the
use
table.
WASD, and there is a few other ways, but that's the two primary ways.
Not today, fam. No dancing on tables for you.
I just dance on the table.
Dancing on the ceiling.
Okay. Oh, I maybe shouldn't be.
My mouse is not cooperating.
Ah. So then,
With
what
Ted.
happened?
So we went to Malika.
Yeah.
And she wanted to be entertained before we talked to her, and we did entertain her, and managed to find out what she wants.
How did you entertain her?
We fought her. For a
I
little
nearly
while.
died.
He's just going to look over at Tobin.
I see my I can see why I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tobin's like
They-
leaning up against the this plinth here.
Yeah.
The short version of events is Heracles used wild magic on her. She turned blue, and ivy grew on her. And I told her that it's not really fun anymore if she's blue and there's ivy on her. So she attacked me so much that I went down.
She called me boring, so I stabbed her. Sounds
Essentially, she just-
yeah.
That's our idea of
I
fun
can
with
respect
a
So,
decent-
just so I can make sure I understand this perfectly, you turned her blue, grew plants on her, you insulted her for it, and then you stabbed her.
I didn't insult her for it.
I mean, she
I
started
asked
the
her to
fight.
stop. Because it's not fun anymore, and she disagreed with me, so she slapped me. with her claws.
He's going to look over at Toben and just say, I think your work's going to be cut out for you.
I think so too.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
They never are.
Well, the bottom line is that we did indeed obtain some information. First of all, she was not completely aware how fragile people in this world are, so she wasn't aware that she was really endangering anyone. We did make that clear to her.
Yeah, he points over at this window. Oh, it's not pinging. There we go.
Okay.
It's broken. You'll notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, not dangerous. I had one of those weird manticore things that you guys were fighting smash through that window the other day. Just came flying out of nowhere. Was dead. It was dead,
okay.
but it came flying through that window at high speed.
Yes, she wasn't aware of it as far as she told us, though. And she's here. She got an opportunity to enter our world to investigate and search for what she called Pandemonium, which appeared to have been a place where.
Oh, interesting.
Are you familiar with the
I know of the legends.
Mm-hmm. So apparently, when she entered this plane, our plane, she sensed its presence. So she's been sending out some of her sub-contractor, I guess, to investigate across the world. And we asked her to move to a location where there would be very few people she could harm. In the heat of the moment, it was either the blood plains or the salts. I didn't want to have flying blood monsters and undead, so I suggested the salt, which is not much better, but it's she's not going to endanger us in Gazetrai anymore, and we have means to contact her, and she's curious about any buildings that has maybe appeared out of nowhere, because that's apparently what Pandemonium can do. It can reshape reality and make things appear. So
sounds familiar.
Yes.
We sent her to the salt.
So she will probably stumble upon the obelisk that appear over there. Hopefully it's gonna help her out.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
That's what we are thinking.
She seemed to be alien, but not unreasonable. If that makes sense.
Malika is a schemer.
Yes, she seemed deviously undangerous in a way.
Well, of course, that's how she works. Malika, to my knowledge, is perhaps the most insidious of the greater fiends.
Do you believe that she has a concept of gratitude?
Oh, she does, but she has a reputation of being conniving, double-crossing people, ever planning her next move.
Okay.
I believe she would sell her own mother if it got her closer to her goal.
That sounds bad.
That explains why she was so willing to move on.
Yes. We did show us our value and explain that Gazetrai itself had value as well to our current objectives, which I hope has contributed to our safety. But
did she say anything about how she came to be here?
Apparently, a portal opened. She saw a bald man, and she got to get here. And once the portal closed, that's only then and that
portal?
she.
Did she say where?
I don't believe I remember her saying that, but that might be me being cow-dazed.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, he got hit with a flying cow.
I see. He will just look at Toben again.
You attract cows? As well?
No, this was while the wind wall was still up.
Yeah.
Casualty.
I have...
Okay, consequence of the wind wall. Fair.
GM, permission to inflict psychic damage to the entire team.
Why?
You don't have to ask me, unfortunately.
Well, yes, I attract cows. That's why I don't need to buy someone's mother.
You tried, and that's what matters.
Yes. Okay.
You know I could have you done for treason, right?
Yeah. That was Frosth. That was not Heracles. Please.
Treason?
Sure.
No. Okay. But so back seriously. No, I got hit by a car, but that's not important to the story.
Do any of the rest of you remember if she mentioned where she came through?
I don't.
Somewhere to the west, I think she said, but I'm not sure. We did mention the wild magic zones, and she said she was familiar with them.
Out of character, maybe the players don't remember.
Yeah.
Is there something we should have remembered?
Well, I'm not going to answer that.
Yeah, I mean,
The way they say it, yes.
What we will see is Ias just sort of narrows his eyes, go, "Oh, you." He'll pull a small stone out of his pocket and just speak briefly into it for a moment. "You son of a bitch," and then he'll put it away.
Who did she talk to?
No, nothing.
Did your dragon friend ever come by?
Typheus? No, I haven't seen him.
Okay, because last we saw him, he was meaning to go up north and investigate what was happening with the tornado as well. We haven't seen him. He seemed fairly powerful, so it's worrying that he has not touched base yet.
Well, it's not that surprising. Typheus doesn't have his race's typical skill in shape changing, so he isn't going to fly into the middle of the city.
Okay. Well, either way, if we get any information about Pandemonium, we know a greater thing that would be very interested in it. Maybe that could help bring them away from our reality, I guess. And in the meantime, the path to the north is tornado free, so let's say it's mostly a success.
Yes. Well, that's something at least. We are having to investigate another incident at the moment as well. We haven't got word back on what it was yet, but there was a massive pillar of flame to the east a few days ago. You might have seen it.
Yeah, I saw that in the evening.
What,
Yes. We don't know what it is yet.
Do you want us to go investigate, or do you have other
No,
people?
no. Do you know where you're going next, or are you going to hang around town for a bit?
I believe we were headed south because there was a timetable about that vote in the Southern Redness.
Excellent. Right. In that case, I have something for you. And he's going to reach into his cloak and pull out a very tightly rolled scroll that is sealed, and put it into a scroll case, which he also seals. It is imperative that you do not read this.
Okay.
It's, let's call it a gambit.
Okay.
If it is unsealed, it won't work. Don't worry, it's not like it's magic or anything. But words have power, if you know what I mean. What I want you to do when you get to Nyrina is try and uncover any, it doesn't matter if it's minor to major, find some form of wrongdoing that the governor has committed, go to him with your accusations, and then give him this scroll.
Okay.
If I understand that old bastard, we'll have a very interesting reaction. There's going to be a few things going on in the near future that are going to make things interesting. Let's put it that way.
Do we have, if we do find irrefutable proof of this and we deliver the parchment, are we to arrest or do anything with the governor?
I'm going to let you use your own judgment there. What I will ask is that you don't, even if he resists, don't kill him.
Understood.
Okay.
we have... Well, if all goes to plan, he might actually be of some help. But we need to be prepared, as said. Things are moving. There's a lot going on in the world right now.
Okay, can you make us up-to-date briefing for the benefit of the more forgetful member of our teams and our new comrade in arms?
What do you mean?
From what I remember, there's this election to remove the governor from position.
Ah, right, yes. So, the current going-ons in Nyrina. Right. Well, what do you know? Do you remember the atrocity? It's kind of hard to forget.
Kinda, yeah.
For the benefit of everyone, not totally because it hasn't been fully said, the atrocity. Have you ever heard of gemstones that, when they are broken, cause an explosion of magical energy?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
As you know, there are 9 major elements that we work with: fire, ice, lightning, water, dark, light, earth, arcane, and wind, as well as 2 other forms of magic. There is prismatic, which is the combination of them all, and raw magic, as we call it. Magic that is completely unaffiliated with any of the elements, untainted, just raw.
Yeah.
If raw magic is condensed into a gem, that, much like these ones we've just described, that explodes, and that gem is triggered, it simply, I can't even think of a better word for this than erases everything within its range. Completely. That is what the atrocity of Nyrina was. Everyone that was within its range was instantly wiped out. It left a massive, perfectly smooth crater in the ground. This gem is called dark matter, and it is, by all the laws written over the last 4,000 years and before, completely forbidden to use. It was the greatest war crime Astraelos, the previous emperor, ever committed.
When did it happen?
This would have been about 8 years ago, I believe. It was it was the same year that Aias became emperor.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's why the previous emperor got...
There was already a rebel force against him, but that was pretty much the last thing that he did before he was deposed.
Okay. And he did that against rebel forces that were mounting in Nyrina?
Yes, the Nyrinians, despite the fact that they only had a small force, were holding back the Gazathraean army. He even killed some of his own army to do this.
That's horrible.
And
what was most horrible were the people that were half inside it, half out.
And do you believe that the governor was linked to that?
No, I believe that actually that governor didn't send reinforcements during the final battle. Makes me think that perhaps he did not approve. The old bastard down south lives for war. All he cares about is a good battle. For him to someone like him, the use of dark matter would be completely and utterly disgusting. It would never even cross his mind to do something like that.
And okay, and why do you mention the atrocity then?
It's relevant to what's going on in the region. Thanks to the atrocity, they were able to defeat and conquer Nyrina and put the current governor in place. From there, he has imposed a weapon ban in the city of Ares. Not really. You can't say he is not popular, and he is still ultimately loyal, not so much to Astraelos, but to the old way the Empire was run. That is the expansionist policy.
Okay. And yet he has forbidden weapons within his own city and one that is dedicated to Aris.
Yes. Part of me has wondered about that, and we believe he did this deliberately to try and incite a rebellion. As I said, the old dog loves nothing more than a big battle.
But so he's ready to make himself a target of such a rebellion just to get a good fight before he dies?
I don't think he has any intention of dying anytime
He
soon.
just want to fight, okay.
And that can be used. So to bring it back around, go to Nyrina, find evidence of his wrongdoing, deliver that scroll to him when you bring the evidence to him, and perhaps we can make something out of this.
Okay.
The other reason I mention atrocity is that you can't exactly miss it as you're walking, as you travel to Nyrina. You will see the massive pit.
Is there a general remaining resentment towards the Emperor well, not sure as a person, but more like the position of the Emperor and the Empire itself? Is that still a region that is on the brink of secession?
Nyrina, yeah, they were, as I said, they were the second last place to be conquered by Sepsilis. The last place was Odysseus, which he annexed pretty much the day before that we took him down.
Okay.
Odysseus, he betrayed Odysseus by forcing him into the Empire, and what he did to Nyrina was disgusting. I would imagine there's a lot of very much anti-Empire sentiment there, but I'm more than willing to, once things are stabilized, find a way to let them withdraw from the Empire if they so wish.
Okay. Is that a bargaining chip that you consider using for the railroads?
If need be.
Like commute appartening to the belonging to the Empire, to commute it to a very strongly written trade contract through the use of the railroad, and later assimilation potentially back in the Empire.
If they were to leave and then want to rejoin the Empire, that would be entirely up to them. We will not force anything.
Okay.
At least not while I'm Emperor.
That's interesting. Good to know. Okay.
Besides, they've got enough on their plate dealing with the Hagwood.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that out of transparency, I don't remember if we've already mentioned it in any of our reports, but we did briefly go in the Hagwoods through some weird mirror in the dark woods, no, cold woods, I believe. And we did kill a hag over there.
So your memory is wrong there.
Okay, thank you.
Ulad Vash transported you to the Fey realm from Odysseus, which is where you fought the hag.
Yeah.
Wow, how can I get that so wrong?
You saw the mirror in her basement.
Yes, that's why.
We broke it, I think, but we broke everything down there, I guess.
Yes.
No, you didn't touch the
we
mirror.
didn't break the mirror.
We burned her house
everything
down.
collapsed, so...
We smashed the heart, we ruined the altar, but we didn't smash the mirror.
Yep. Sorry about that. That's me, not Heracles. Okay, but we did go over there and we did make some enemies over there. So I just
that would explain why there was word of Queen Salem being extremely upset coming through our channels recently.
Okay.
There was there was talk on the grapevine from our agents in the Hagwood of one particular hag being distraught that her sister was killed and vowing revenge.
Oh boy.
So yep, that is.
This other hag, I believe, goes by. I think most people call her Granny.
God.
Oops.
Well.
Yeah. Well, it's just transparency as a risk assessment of the mission, and for Toben to know what he's going to have to deal with. Do you have any experience with hags?
Just my mother.
A little. None that I'd care to repeat, but I guess I'm gonna have to.
Okay.
Right, and when if I find out word on what that fiery pillar was, I will let you know. If you don't hear before me, anyway.
Well, that's it.
Right. Anyway, the upgrades you ordered to your compound are not done yet. Construction takes time, and it's only been a few days. So I'd stay out of the rooms they're working in. You know what builders are like if someone goes wandering into their areas without permission.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Okay. What are you all doing now? Are you hanging around or are you going?
I guess we'll first introduce Toben to the compound so that he gets to know his new home.
One thing I do want to look into is if there's like a bag of holding, a portable hole kind of thing.
You have a bag of holding.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe if we could get another one, because if we are in the city where we're not allowed weapons and things, we may need to, if we need to split up, we'll need people to have access to stuff.
You guys would not be disarmed in the city. You're agents of the Emperor. It's only the Nyrenians who are disarmed.
I thought that I'm not gonna question it too much, but
I might have got that wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it is.
I thought we were supposed to keep it secret in that city that we're working for the Emperor.
Yes, you are. But yeah. If you wish, you would be allowed to be disarmed, but it's up to you guys what would go on there.
Yeah, that could be an interesting problem to solve.
I think the thing is, we wanted to keep it secret until we had information.
Well, who else absolutely needs weapons? I mean, you do, but I'm pretty sure you can wrestle down a bear, so that should be fine.
You just need the book.
No one's gonna disarm someone that needs a staff to walk, huh, Astraelos? I'm sure you can burn things without touching them, and you can punch things.
Two.
Toben, do you absolutely need weapons to be effective for your healing?
No, not particularly.
So we just need to find a way to conceal weapons for Eliana.
I mean, if you already have one bag of holding, it could go in there, I suppose.
Yeah, we do have the bag of holding.
A second would never go amiss, though. Like, the only better thing than one bag of holding is two.
It's just so clear though at this point. Don't put two together.
Oh no! You don't make them kiss.
I have witnessed that before.
What happens?
You
Nothing
end up
good.
Yeah, unless you want to end up floating in the rift, I don't advise it.
Fair point, well made. Anyway, we should probably leave you to your work.
Yes, that would be... I have meetings and I'm awaiting some messengers, so please, your just at the door. You may leave at your own leisure.
Okay.
Have a great day. Good luck.
Listening to the Emperor talking about the magic
Come on,
and
Teddy.
the atrocity. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting the dog. You remind me of the spider cave, the giant crystal things.
We could go and deal with those at some point, but we don't necessarily have time for it right now.
Too curious now.
We did add that to the to-do list, but it's ended up significantly lower than we originally planned.
Toben, have you ever been to the Elflands by any chance?
Most of my life has been around here, so probably not.
All right.
You know where we should go?
Where?
see our favorite pair of crazy goblins.
Yes.
See what happens.
Yeah,
We
I'd
should
like
go
to go
and
for
see
another
Doom
human
and
talk.
Boom.
Now, this is a story
Well,
I think I need
half.
to hear.
Well, do you know Dooms and Booms?
Doom and Boom's Emporium.
Yeah. It's
oh, okay.
potion alchemy lab, and
I see.
they always come up with new concoctions. And the last thing that happened was that I became a half-elf torch. I could
that
run
was-
around burning without being harmed myself, which was pretty amazing. I loved it, and I'm kind of an aspiring alchemist myself, so I hope that I can become their apprentice one day when all of this is over.
Ah, fair enough.
They are great.
That's
You will
great
love
to
them.
have. Okay.
Okay.
But first,
As everyone begins approaching the building, you'll hear yelling coming from inside.
uh-oh.
Diamond, you're familiar with this type of yelling. It is the sound of an angry Merrix.
Yeah, he's just running towards him. Brings back memories. What's
How-
going on here?
You can't just... How did this... Okay, I won't shoot the messenger. You may go. And this
What
man,
happened?
who is completely white-faced, is just going to run out the door.
What's going on?
Right. Yes, hello, Teddy. You may wish to sit down, young Master Elamator.
Okay. We've got a new member.
Oh,
And he points to Toben.
greetings, sir.
Greetings.
Yes, please, yes.
So, is this message for me or for the others?
Mostly
for all
for
of us.
you, but it does affect all of us. Yeah, I really do think you should sit down before I explain what's happened.
Shall we go to the alchemy lab for the time being?
He's making me worry.
He, oh. Effie, hi Effie.
She's
He
just sort
backs down again.
She's just sort of chilling, having heard all of the yelling. She's
Yeah.
welcome to hear.
Chairs.
She's allowed to hear this stuff as well. There's only really
Yes.
chairs in the alchemy lab because the other rooms are still under construction.
Yeah, he grabs the chair and just for what it's worth, he's sitting down.
So, you may have heard there was an incident a few days ago.
What kind of incident are you talking about?
The
There's
pillar
been a
of
lot
flame
going on.
to the east.
Yes.
Well, that messenger has just come from the east. Another one has been sent to the palace as well, telling us what what that pillar was.
Yes.
I'm afraid to say that the vineyard and the entire forest is gone.
What?
What?
Oh no. Is there any sign of a I don't know, a pyromaniac or of this being systematic?
We don't. I've only just received word from that man that was just here. He explained that just suddenly in the evening the forest erupted in a massive pillar of flame that quickly spread through all the trees and burned the entire wood down. There's nothing left but ash and ruin.
Do you think that could have been an after effect of what Xerxes planned?
No, Xerxes would. This is not within his ballpark at all, no.
Could it have been someone trying to take care of the remaining soulless?
seems a tad excessive. Burning
No,
down an
this
entire...
This is to cover up something.
It's
Or to get back at us for it. I don't know.
if it was just
What
burning
would we have
down,
done?
it could just have been a simple act of arson. But the pillar of flame, that wasn't normal. That would take an immense amount of magic or something to cause.
Anky hag.
We could see the flame from here.
Could have been an angry hag.
Well, there
We have
goes.
pissed off a few of those in our time.
I believe the messenger, I said that another messenger has gone to the Emperor with what's happened. I imagine he will order an investigation very soon.
I hope so.
But yes, there's reports of owlbears wandering out of the forest on fire and just completely unbothered until they fell dead.
That's disturbing.
It's, I'm guessing, the
It's
soulless
awful.
creatures. But yes, unfortunately, there's nothing
So much for my
left.
vineyard.
I'm sure we'll find out who the culprits are and be able to punish them appropriately.
Well, let's find out what happened first. Maybe. I mean, I don't think that it is the case, but maybe those were people connected to the Solus and they wanted to take revenge. That at least I would understand.
It's more who has that kind of power at their disposal.
It's major explosion if we could see it so far away.
Exactly. It was like a volcano was erupting.
We were just told about those crystals. Could it be another atrocity?
I don't think it would be an atrocity. It's not the atrocity, no.
The atrocity wiped everything out. This was fire. But they did say that there's different types of magic that can go into these crystals.
Well, regardless, this, I'm going to have to... I was getting ready to start recruiting people to work the vineyard. I guess I can wipe that off my schedule.
Yes.
I understand this is not something you particularly would wish to hear, but...
Well, you just wanted to tell me.
I kind of
No
couldn't
worries.
not tell you. You heard me yelling about it, and it would have came up sooner or later anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
We wanted to try the wine.
I
know
I'm
that's
not
not the
looking
thing to be
forward to
upset
this.
about right now, but yeah.
It's frustrating.
We will find who the culprits are.
We
And-
should, just in case they want to blow up something else, which is more important than wine.
The question is if they were targeting Xerxes, if they were targeting the Solus, or they were targeting you,
Yeah.
or something else entirely.
Like
there
you said, it
anything-
seems a bit excessive to go after the soulless.
Yes, I'm just trying to think if there was
fine.
anything in the mansion that would necessitate this kind of behavior.
The portal, maybe. And he points at Toben.
What portal?
Well, you remember that we had to do certain things to reach Xerxes.
Yeah,
and
he was
tried
in.
to-
He was in the. I believe you described it as he was in the shrine that was hidden underneath the building.
Yes, and he had like a pool of souls, which were connected to. I think I'm not particularly sure because I'm not into the arcane stuff, but let's just say I'm searching for words here. He points to Toben. His god. He sent his servants is not the right word.
I mean,
His
servant is
workers?
the right word. Servant is the
Okay.
right word.
He sent
It
his
is, though.
servants to collect the souls. It was a quite particular room that we were in.
It was, I believe, it was just downstairs in the basement. We just had to enter a hidden door, but there was indeed a sort of pool of souls. He was maintaining them to use them as a fuel source, if I understood it properly. And when we ended him, many of Archon's envoys came in to collect the souls and send them where they were meant to go. And well, yeah, I saw them, and that's about it. But it's weird. Well, where were you going with that, Diamond?
Well, maybe they wanted to destroy that. The remained, thinking that it's still there. It's still working.
I see. Yeah, because I do believe that it was no longer there once we broke the ritual and the magic. It started fading almost immediately once we ended the exorcism.
Yeah. Well, for a moment he was in there himself, so.
Yeah.
There was the thing with the birdies.
The thing.
The statues. The phoenix statues.
There was.
Yes.
There was what?
They were phoenix statues. Several broken ones.
I need.
And an altar as well.
I need
That's
everyone.
why I said the thing with the birdies.
I need everyone except for Heracles and Astraelos to make their highest saving throw.
Highest saving throw. Let's see how we do this.
So what you do is on your character character sheet, click on. In your case, it'll be wisdom. Just click on the word wisdom, and you'll get a pop-up, and then click saving throw.
Saving throw.
How high does it have to be?
We'll find out.
Toben.
Oh no, not Toben!
Not a great roll for me. This is fun.
Toben, as a follower of
It's a bad day
Charon,
for
you
me.
of course know that the Phoenix is the Phoenix is not a good thing. I mean, it defies death at every turn. It's
Unnatural.
perfectly understandable that someone would want to blow up a altar to the Phoenix. Perfectly understandable. Everyone else succeeds. Oh wait, no, Shanarei not rolled.
Sorry, kid was being difficult.
Yeah. And
I'll
Eliana-
roll highest save, I guess.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Eliana
Alright.
didn't need to roll either.
Oh,
Save.
Save.
Yeah, you're fine.
wait, why didn't Astraelos need to roll?
Sorry, it wasn't Astraelos, it was Heracles. I meant didn't need to roll. Astraelos
You
does.
said Heracles and Astraelos.
Sorry, I meant
Hey.
Eliana and Heracles.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Sorry, Astraelos need a save from you as well.
Yeah, I was wondering why Astraelos. I know why I don't need to roll, but I don't know why he doesn't.
Sorry, that
dick
was...
there with his green cloak and big tall ears. I don't need to roll.
Okay, Astraelos, especially with your newfound power over the Ring of Fire, you get it as well. Of course, sometimes you just need to blow shit up.
Like, as soon as the word Phoenix is mentioned, Eli is getting ready to grab whichever spellcaster might freak the fuck out.
Everyone just sort of looks at Shanarei.
I sort of start doing the somatic component of of counterspell, just in preparation.
I thought you got rid... Oh no, you still got kind of spells.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the reason. It could be the reason why it was blown up. Even though he wasn't talking, like he wasn't referring to that thing, he was referring to being connected to the what was her name again? The Lady of
Of
Rebirth.
rebirth. The Lady of Rebirth.
Yeah.
I might need to do some investigations of my own, but I have some feelings on this matter.
Feelings.
Why?
What was that supposed to be?
He's just gonna look at Heracles like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
It's usually Shanarei that starts to sing that whenever. Well, never mind.
Yeah, definitely.
That is unfortunately true.
Nothing more but feelings. Trying to forget my feelings of hate.
Oh.
Alrighty then.
Well, you've had... I already know you succeeded. The winds have finally gone. It's kind of strange not having them whistling in my ears at all times now.
Yeah, we contributed to solving that.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
we did tell him before we left.
I am surprised you managed to slay a greater fiend, though. Those things are...
Oh no, we didn't.
slay.
We didn't slay the fiend. We convinced her to go elsewhere.
Oh. Well, that's still admirable? Question mark.
We fought her though, and we all survived.
We were winning.
Nearly.
So yes, I've been so distracted with this situation. Our new arrival, you said he was going to be staying here. Master Toben, I believe it was?
Yes, Toben.
Pleasure, I am Marix. What brings you to our little corner of Gazathrei?
Sent to watch over these ones, actually. Someone has to, it seems.
Yes, I completely understand.
This one's good with healing.
They nod in like old man to
Yes.
each other. Like, yeah, so much is
The
unsaid.
sort of the old man to old
Yeah.
man, just instantly understanding each other.
Yeah.
Diamond tries to look away, just like, no, I'm not the young guy that they are referring to.
Effie at this point is just... and will walk out, pointedly walking between the two old men.
So yeah, he'll live with us now. For a while, I think.
Let's see. Well, to give you an idea of the amenities, we currently have, I believe it is a kitchen and dining room under construction, as well as a servant's quarters. This room we are in right now is an alchemy lab, if you ever need to make anything. Just don't touch whatever Effie is working on. She can be rather testy. And messy. Very messy. In the building, the small building just to the... You can see it through that window there. That is our blacksmith, run by a very strange elf named of Quenthil. Her skin is dark, sort of greyish black. I presume she's just been near a forge too long.
That must
We
be it.
talked about this. It's not that.
Well, I've never seen anyone else like that. Not an elf of that particular pigment.
You have now.
Yeah.
And the other building we have here in the compound is an enchanter's laboratory. An enchanter's study, sorry, should I say. If you need any work done, I'm sure the party here will be able to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess we'll show you the bedrooms so that you can choose your place to rest for tonight.
Oh shit, we'll need to get another bed.
Yes, we do.
I have a bedroll for now.
Yeah. Diamond walks outside and just waits for the others to follow if they want to.
This will be a good chance for you to try something. If you go into that tile you see there,
Bam.
it will take you upstairs.
Okay. Magic.
Yeah.
Technology.
So yeah, just follow me.
Trying to teleport both Anatole and Heracles at the same time is a bad plan.
How did the dog teleport here? Okay.
The dog is in two places at
perfect
once,
dog.
yes.
Yes. Did you see where I went?
Angled.
Sorry. Okay, this is our bedroom.
Go.
Yeah. So, we've got a bathing area over here. This is so behind this separation is Shanarei and my place, and we stop using that. And I'm sure we can make some space for another bed over here. Everything
Is there a
else
dog's
would be
bed yet?
set up.
There would be a dog's bed. Mostly it slept in Shanarei's bed until this point, but
Probably, yeah.
there
It would
is
be
a
my-
dog. There is a dog bed there. It's just not on the map.
Okay.
He would probably
Oh,
sleep
yeah.
on me the entire night.
I cannot move Anatole, I don't think that's an issue, but
No, I can't move him either.
If
He's
you need
he's
anything.
balked.
just let us know. And, yeah.
Thank you, I will. My needs are minimal, but thank you.
Okay. Well, mine and Goldie's aren't, so...
Fair.
Okay. So, I believe this is actually a good place to end the session. It's a little bit early, but we can do so now. Welcome to the games, Darkora.
Thank you. It was really fun.
Oh, actually, no, there is going to be one last thing.
Aww.
Goldie's
never do
dancing
it.
with the doggo.
Don't overdo it.
You hear some yelling from... You hear some yelling from downstairs.
Again.
What now?
You're just outside.
Oh, who appears to be yelling?
Zael. Not Zael.
Oh.
Zael's in the character, not the character, Zael the player. You're still downstairs, so you would see Marix has gone to the door as a small group of what appear to be thugs have gathered in front of your mansion and are yelling.
Really? What are they yelling?
It's kind of hard to tell. It sounds indecipherable. Marix is trying to get them to clear off. I don't know what... hello. I really don't know what they're all doing here.
Hi, what are you doing here? What can we do for you?
Look at the rich bastard, and he'll throw a stone at you.
He catches it.
Yeah, actually, just...
Missile snaring.
Yes.
You actually can't fail because of your level.
Yes.
I think, let me double check.
Well, if he's really good at throwing, maybe, but I have...
1d10 plus your dex plus your monk level, so no, he can't succeed.
Yes, he catches it.
Oh.
Ooh, so cool.
So, what do you want?
Why don't you come down here and ask? All of you.
Nah, I'll go first. What do you want?
I think just the two of us can handle this, probably.
We don't want...
Okay.
We don't want to cause no harm, we just want to find out why you're here. That's all.
1 second. That's not set up for me.
Not the first group of bandits that I try to befriend. It's been a while.
Rolling some dice. Eliana, does 21 hit you?
Oh,
Yes.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, what a shame. No. Why is that just... Why did that do that? My mouse just decided to spaz out. I think I've got it on the wrong surface. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, that was a bad time for a 3. Oh dear.
Okay.
ooh.
Can I catch it?
No,
Oh, no.
you can't catch other people's shots. Eliana, that's not supposed to be 7d6. Hang on.
Eliana, what's your AC, by the way?
My AC is 17.
This is a surprise, however, so you wouldn't have seen it, Heracles. Sorry, this is not meant to be 7d6. That's not set up right, even though I did fix it in the item description. Fucking thing.
That's 3d6? 3d6.
So the first 3d6 is 11 plus... so 11 plus 18 plus 3. You take 21 damage.
Okay.
Ow.
As a poisoned arrow comes shooting out from the shadows as someone...
Oops.
Just
try
trying
it.
to assassinate you.
How much was it? Sorry, I just did
Oh,
29.
sorry. Hang on a moment. I need to check something.
Why is it called killer?
I'm afraid that
crit.
21 damage is, in fact, a bit more than that. It would be 39.
What?
It's an assassin.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
have a reaction because I'm
How
surprised.
do I do the 39 when it's not in the chat?
I'll do it. It's fine.
GM, it's a surprise round, so we don't have reactions, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And I need everyone to roll for initiative. We will end the session once that's done. As someone is trying to kill you.
Oh, wonderful.
Again.
I just came home.
How do I roll my initiative?
Okay, so
If
right
you go into your
click.
character sheet on the top right, click the word initiative.
You can also do that.
Okay, thank you. Normal. Very prepared for my initiative to be low.
I've
was
just
not.
gotten shot and I'm like, the fuck?
It wasn't a weak hit either.
Yeah. I'm like, the fuck did I do to you guys?
And you're poisoned. Oh no? No, just damage.
No, just poison damage, yeah.
One question beforehand.
Yes.
Could I sense if it was from these people or from somewhere else?
Oh, it definitely is not from the people in front of you. Although they are gearing up to fight you as well.
Yes, but it's still important because I assume that these don't look very strong.
Assassiny.
I mean, you can see the person that did it.
Where is
To
he?
the right. To the right.
Or she, or they.
Over to the
Oh,
right.
damn!
Oh.
Way over here.
Oh shit! No, I've
Oh.
done this wrong. I've done this wrong.
It's worse. Yes.
It's worse. There is sneak attack
It's-
damage.
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
Oh, no.
If it's
Oh wait.
Is that who I think it is?
I don't.
Who do
I
you
don't
think
know.
they are?
Hang on. That's.
From the other campaign I'm in?
Hang on a moment.
Maybe.
46 is doubled, so 36.
you might be down.
That's another 36 damage to Eliana total. Eliana got
Oh,
nearly
that's-
killed. As this
It's like
arrow
oh
my
just comes out of
gosh.
nowhere and
To the
just.
jugular.
The fuck?
it's
Oh.
it's an assassin like similar
Oh,
to
for
the
fuck's
class.
sake!
It's
No,
even worse.
no, it's better.
Okay.
Eliana has an adamantite breastplate.
Oh, that's true. That's
I can't be crit.
Okay, so heal. that was all over the fucking place.
no,
Heal
roller
for
coaster.
heal for 35 total.
Oh my god.
So another 17.
that was a roller coaster.
That was.
Yeah.
Of all,
my god.
This is fine. Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
yeah, that was I forgot Eliana had the breastplate. She still would have been targeted because she was the first one out, but otherwise someone else might have been shot, and they would not have been so lucky.
Died.
Diamond would have been dead.
No, Diamond has a
Don't
shit ton of
jinx it.
HP as well.
Don't jinx it.
Either
Yeah,
way,
You would have
combat.
taken it as a crit.
Oh, true.
Either way, we will begin in next session with combat.
Oh.
I see they're lined up for a good old fireball. So
You want to
Yeah.
set your own lawn on fire?
Yes.
I mean, we'll have marriage fix it.
Sometimes you just got to send a message.
I
Yeah.
didn't ask how nice the lawn was. I said I cast fireball.
Yeah, it's not about the money. It's about sending a message.
Yeah, talk about scorched earth strategy there.
Yeah.
I mean, I already walked across this nearly. I see how
Yeah,
that's
and they all
called.
yelled at you not to. But yes, anyway.
They yelled at me not to go inside. That's a different thing.
Anyway, welcome to the game, Darkora.
Yes.
Thank
You're
you.
in for an experience with this party.
I
Oh,
think so, and I'm
God.
looking forward to it.
What-
Yay.
One of the best things is if Eli gets knocked down, I have the belt, which will pop me back up on 20.
Ah.
So
I
it's not too bad.
We have a second healer now, so should be fine.
Yeah. I need a healer.
And to give you a little hint, I specialize in late healing, so
Yeah, I'm aware.
I'm not gonna like give you the rest of the group too much information, but
Yes. Anyway, so yes, cheers for playing. Cheers to those that were watching. We're hitting quite high numbers today, which is nice.
Yeah.
We will be resuming this in 2 weeks with them fighting these things. Yes, someone wants you dead.
Well, he won't be, or they won't be the first one.
Yeah, get in line.
Get in line, buddy. Take a number.
At least they look cool.
They look very cool, which is why
Yeah.
my brain went, oh no.
But so much fabric. Remember the time when I tried to wear a shirt?
Yeah, that guy is your walking nightmare. He's wearing so many shirts.
How many popped collars?
Oh god. God, that was the 90s on Fuel in Fuel.
Well,
Oh god, my dad still pops his collar.
so
Hmm.
the thing is, I could pop my collar. I have like a coat that can do that, but
You have a nice leather coat.
yes, which is very fancy, and I have a Shanarei like coat, not coat, cape. But the thing is, Diamond is mostly walking around topless, and when he moved into the compound and Merrick's joined the compound, he tried to wear a tunic for the first time in like 9 years, 10 years. And he nearly collapsed because it was so warm.
A defining characteristic of Diamond: always shirtless.
Yes,
No shirt.
I see.
he's completely tattooed.
No shoes,
though.
no shirt,
So
and he still gets service.
basically,
Completely.
he's still clothed. He's just not clothed in fabrics.
But yeah, we'll be resuming this in 2 weeks, so the next session will be the 29th.
Yes.
Is that going to be okay for you, Kirsty?
Yeah, I'm good.
And on Friday this week, we'll be continuing the Inquisition.
See if they actually rolled a crit on.
Inquisition, which, yeah, that's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, next week will be, I imagine, mostly an RP session for the other group as well, but we'll see. Anyway, cheers for watching. Have a good one, and yeah, see you later.
Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye bye.
I'm gonna head off because
Bye.
Baldur's Gate. Anyway, talk to you guys later. See ya.
Bye.
Bye bye.